Good morning, students. Myself is Ahmad Isyam, working as assistant professor in commerce at Government First Grade College, Pinangadi. I am here with you to work out a problem on hire purchase system. The problem is seen on the screen. I will read out the problem. Prasad purchased a scooter on 1/1/2004 costing rupees 12,000 on hire purchase system. The terms being payment of rupees 2,000 down and balance in 4 half-yearly installments of rupees 3,000 each over a period of 2 years. He provides depreciation at 20% per annum on original cost on 31st December every year. Past journal entries in the books of Prasad. This is the problem. Here, first of all, we have to calculate the interest and then pass the journal entries for 2 years. Let us see how to calculate the interest. See here, the higher purchase price is calculated like this. Down payment given in the problem is rupees 2,000. 4 installments of rupees 3,000. 3,000 into 4, it means 12,000. So higher purchase price equals 14,000. 2,000 plus 12,000. Now let us calculate the total interest. Total interest is equal to higher purchase price minus cash price. So higher purchase price is 14,000, cash price is 12,000. So the total interest amounts to rupees 2,000. Now you see, you draw a table with 5 columns. First column is date of payment. Second column is installment outstanding. Third column is ratio of installment outstanding. Fourth one is installment interest calculation. And fifth one is interest amount. That is the final. Fourth and fifth is the same thing. It relates to the calculation of interest. Now you see, first you write the date 1/1/2004. That is the date of signing the or date of purchasing or date of hire purchase agreement. The cash price should be written there as it is shown in the arrow mark, 14,000 rupees. Down payment is 2,000. Deduct it. Then by the end of 6 months, it is a 6-month installment. So by the end of 6 months, that is 30/6/2004. The balance of amount outstanding will be 12,000. Again, deduct the first installment amount 3,000. Now, by the end of the first year, that is second installment, the balance outstanding will be rupees 9,000. Now, again, minus the second installment of rupees 3,000. Now, by the end of third installment, that is 30/6/2005, the balance outstanding is 6,000. Now, deduct the next installment amount, third installment amount of rupees 3,000. Now by the end of 31/12/2005, the installment outstanding will be 3,000. Now you deduct the last installment of rupees 3,000, balance will be nil. Now you got, by the end of every installment, you got the amount outstanding as 12,000, 9,000, 6,000 and 3,000. This should be reduced to a ratio. Then you will get the ratio of 4:3:2:1. As you see the cursor point here, this is the thing, and total of this is 10. Now total interest you have already calculated, that is this 2,000. This should be divided for the 4 installment. 4 installment ಇದನ್ನು divide ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Divide ಮಾಡೋದು 4:3:2:1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 800 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ 600, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ 400, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ 200, and finally total amount will tally with the rupees 2,000 we have already calculated. So this is the procedure. Now let us see how to pass the journal entries for these 4 installments. See, the journal entries are given here. Journal entries in the books of Prasad. Date of signing the agreement 1/1/2004. First journal entry for buying or for purchasing on hire system. Scooter account debtor to hire seller's account. Cost price of the scooter is rupees 12,000. Write it and write the narration being scooter purchased on hire purchase system. Second entry on the date of signing the agreement is hire seller's account debtor to bank account. Here rupees 2,000 amount being the down payment made on the narration very. Next is on or end of the first installment. The first installment will due on 30/6/2004. First you pass the journal entry. Interest account debtor to hire seller's account. Interest on first installment is 800. write the amount. Second journal entry for first installment is hire seller's account debtor to bank account, that is for paying the first installment amount, rupees 3,000. So now second installment, when the second installment is due, that is on 31/12/2004, you have to pass 4 journal entries. First one is interest account debtor to hire seller's account, rupees 600. Second, that is for interest due. Second journal entry for making the second half yearly installment, hire seller's account debtor to bank account, rupees 3,000. And third journal entry is on the same date for depreciation. This is only by the end of the year you pass the depreciation. Depreciation account debtor to scooter account, being the depreciation charged for the first year and the validity. Depreciation here is charged at the rate of 20%, that is 12,000 cash price into 20%, original cost method, rupees 2,400. Now the last entry in this year, first year, is on the second installment and end of the first year, is profit and loss account debtor to depreciation account to interest account. This is transferring the depreciation and interest to profit and loss account. Depreciation amount 2,400, interest amount of 2 installments 1,400. So totally will be 3,800. Now you see the third installment and fourth installment. You will see third installment due on 36/2005. First journal entry, third installment you have to pass 2 journal entries. Interest account debtor to hire seller's account, being the interest due. This is for interest due, rupees 400. And second journal entry for making the third installment, making the payment of third installment, hire seller's account debtor to bank account, rupees 3,000. Next will be end of the second year, that is fourth installment. When the fourth installment is due, we have to pass 4 journal entries. First journal entry is interest account debtor to hire seller's account, being the interest due, and amount is rupees 200. Second journal entry for this installment is hire seller's account debtor to bank account, being the fourth half yearly installment paid for making the payment of the fourth installment, rupees 3,000. And third journal entry for this installment, fourth installment, is when the fourth installment is due, or we can say end of the second year. Depreciation account debtor to bank account, straight line method, the depreciation amount is same as the first year. The amount is rupees 2,400. Now, last journal entry is for transferring the depreciation and also interest to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account debtor to depreciation account to interest account. So here depreciation is credited with 2,400. Interest is credited with rupees 2,600. Total will be 3,000. So this is the end of this problem. I hope you have understood the problem. Thank you for listening to the video.